Two new 18V professional edge routers, the GLF 18V-8 and the GKF 18V-8.
Find out what is the difference and why we're launching two similar products.
Both models are targeted at finished carpenters and fine woodworkers. Most carpenters, in fact, will use a router in their everyday work life.
But not all carpenters will use routers to the same degree, the same frequency, require the same power, or even do the same tasks. Most carpenters that are using routers all day will typically opt towards a more expensive or higher price point router. They tend to have more features and have greater versatility.
With the GLF and the GKF, we aim to cover both of those tasks.
So let's have a closer look at the first machine. So this is the GLF 18V-8, specifically designed for core tasks around what small routers are used for. It features a brushless motor, giving you a peak output performance of 600 watts. It has a variable speed wheel on the back here, allowing you to set the speed from between 10,000 RPM up to the maximum of 30,000 RPM. On the front here, this is how you can do your depth adjustment. Very straightforward, and you just lock it off like that.
Up to 80% of the tasks that woodworkers use edge routers for come down to light roundovers, chamfers and door hinge mortises.
That's right, Dan. In addition, edge routers kind of came from low-powered laminate trimmers. And for that reason, there's plenty of users out there that still use these kinds of machines exclusively for that kind of application. We're talking about people like kitchen and cabinet installers. For that reason, as per the standard scope delivery, we also include a flush trim roller guide system. What this enables the user to do is to use standard router bits to work on the edges. In addition, because you can adjust the height, that gives you greater versatility when working in different materials of differing thicknesses.
Not only that, this comes complete with a couple of accessories regarding our standout dust extraction system. So if I remove the battery there, you can see quite simply the surface mounting extractor hood just clips on the front of the machine there, and away you go. So really simple to pop that one on. However, if you want to use this for the edge routing, remember we mentioned previously that there was a specific guide for this. That simply just slots into the back there, does up using the thumb wheel at the back here, and there you go, all set for edge routing.
Okay, Dan, well, we've set up the machine for edge routing, and let's have a look now and let's have a test of the machine's performance as well as that dust extraction capability.
Right, we're all set up with a 6mm roundover bit and the dust extraction for edge routing. So, let's see how we get on.
Yeah, I'll get out of your way.
There you go, plenty of power, virtually no dust, smooth.
Very nice. If you want more power and performance, then you can look to the GKF 18V-8, moving now from a laminate trimmer to a fully fledged palm router.
This tool is capable of all of the same aspects as the previous model, however it does have the additional power required for more demanding tasks, such as rebate grooves and even flush trimming OSB and plywood.
This is achieved by the more powerful brushless motor in this model, delivering up to 1000 watts of peak output energy. The machine features a variable speed wheel on the back here, ranging from 10,000 to 30,000 RPM. In fact, considering its size, it's the most compact in height compared to any other model in its class. It features a precise depth adjustment wheel down at the bottom here, very smooth and nice and easy to make those adjustments. It features dual LEDs to reduce shadowing when in application. It has a a hands-free spindle system for easy accessory changes. And in addition, the machine is extremely well contoured for both vertical and horizontal applications.
We offer the best dust collection solutions in the market, including dedicated dust collection hoods for surface routing and edge routing.
And as you can see, we've got such a wide range of accessories. Let's have a closer look at them now. So the GKF boasts a really deep accessory portfolio. First off, we can obviously mention that it is compatible with the TE600 plunge base. As this machine has additional power, remember that 1000 watts of peak output, then that makes it really useful for the accessories or applications that you'll be using a plunge base for. If you move to the front, we've obviously got our template guide bushing kits, both in imperial and metric. The product is compatible with a wide range of FSN guide rail systems, as well as things like the OFA, for example. If you want to upgrade the parallel guide that you get with the machine, you can opt for the premium parallel guide here. If you want to do angled routing, then you can use the tilting base. And if you want to route into difficult corners, then we've got the offset adapter here as well. So loads and loads of really excellent system accessories compatible with the GKF 18V-8.
Not only that, Chris, but as you can see, we've got an array of dust extraction hoods here as well. So if I pop off the battery here, and I'll show you how to fit a couple of these accessories. So for the surface routing, it's quite simple. Just clips in on one side there, and then there's a threaded part on here. You just tighten that up into position. So all of the accessories that fit above the base plate fit in this exact same manner. When it comes to the edge routing piece here just clips in, and the same way just tightens up a bolt on the back here, and there you go, that's in position there. Now for additional dust extraction when you're doing the edge routing, we also have a splinter piece here. So this clips in the front, same as the previous one we looked at, and again that increases the airflow to the dust extraction, so it improves the performance greatly.
That's right, excellent. I believe that we're first to market with this kind of design, so that's great to know. In addition, there's a number of different base plates you can use. If you like having a D-shaped one for edge routing, we have an option for that. And if you particularly like the square base plates that we had on machines such as the GKF 600, you can also swap out the standard base plate for a square one. Okay, well, you've made a really good point about the dust extraction, so I think, Dan, maybe what we should do is a quick demonstration to show you how good it is. Okay, because the GKF has so much more power, we've decided to make the application a little bit more challenging compared to the one we did for the GLF. First off, we've traded in the softwood now for our hardwood, and we've also increased the size of the roundover bit to 10 millimeters. But trust me, this machine has plenty of power, easily handle this. In addition, you'll see that we have added on the splinter guard as well as the edge routing dust extraction port to show you exactly how good this dust extraction system is. Okay, Dan, yep. I'll see you in a minute. Honestly, as you can see, very little dust escape. And be honest, when you get to try to use this yourself, you'll see effortless, so much power, you won't even notice you're doing the application. Amazing. Okay, that last demonstration was a little bit too easy for the GKF, so we decided to make it a little harder. We've now gone for a 12 millimeter bit, and Danny's going to do a 5 millimeter deep pass. Obviously, when you want to have a nice finish, you want to go for a little less than that, but we want to prove the point and show you how powerful this machine. So Dan, I'll leave it to you, mate.
Right, okay. There you go. There you go.
Very nice.
So in summary, we have the GLF 18V-8, an affordable edge router and laminate trimmer.
If you want more power and performance, perhaps you have more demanding tasks, then go for the GKF 18V-8, our 18-volt flagship router with an excellent accessory portfolio, loads of power and high-end features. It's important to note that actually both machines also feature an excellent protection feature that is shared across many other of our 18-volt machines, such as drop control.
Well, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below.
Outtakes.
With the GLF and the GKF, we aim to...
I got you, sorry mate. I want to just indicate for some reason, carry on.
So basically, the best system out there. For God's sake.
You're so close.
It was.
This machine has a peak output of 600 watts, so it's got quite a lot of power for quite a compact machine. I think that might be me, isn't it? No,
So, in summary, we have the GLF 18V-8, a cordless router?
Maybe. Get some